festival shit. Still do. Her own mother didn't make it to church that day. She'd already long left Kingston, leaving behind her daughters with their grandmother to chase the tailwinds of Windrush generation to the UK. No one had heard from her mother. There was rumour she found a job in an office. Mum said she spent years in that old, broken-down yard, waiting for the day she would send for her to join her. While she waited, her grandmother started taking on lodgers. That's her other memory, the lodger. He worked in the garage during the day and drank beer from his bed by night. He persuaded her to go away with him one afternoon, after school, and took her to the cemetery. The blood clot smell of grease and chicken fat laid me on a tombstone and put his finger out me. Lord have mercy. Things weren't right in that house. I never met Mum's grandmother, but maybe that's for the best. I have a feeling me and her wouldn't have got on. She was too strict for a start. No loitering after school, no free time, no fun. She would tell my poor mum, "When school done, if me pit pan the floor, you better reach on me for it dry." If not, a beating was waiting. I didn't believe Mum when she told me about the grater. She put her grater in the yard till it got hot in the sun. Then she'd make Mum kneel on it. Oh my days, what a wicked witch. I'd have put that grater where the sun don't shine. Weird thing is, Mum still sticks up for the woman who raised her. Chaman, her heart didn't in the right place. Where exactly would that be? Still, I'll give her something. She taught my mum how to cook all the hardcore soul food that me and my brother love. Chicken, rice, peas, all the meats. No one cooks it better than my mum. Age 12, Mum finally got the call. Her mother finally sent a plane ticket for London. Said in the letter she was doing well and life was good. Mum dreamed of this big house with servants. She dreamed of the high life in a country where people drove shining cars, girls wore short skirts, and their wallets overflowed with queens' heads. But Brixton, in the early 1970s, wasn't quite the paradise she had imagined. For starters, she stepped off the plane in a cheap yellow dress and was welcomed by snow. Pretty much got worse from there. "In Jamaica we went to church because we suffered so much," she said. "When we came to London, nobody went to church no more. Me did know say there was a God in Kingston because he used to answer our prayers. Nobody now answer no prayers in Brixton." Oh yeah, quite a character, my mum. On her good days, she likes watching EastEnders, Coronation Street, and Al Jazeera. Whenever there's something on the news about feral youths, all those suited and tied BBC broadcasters like to call them, she'd always shake her head and muttered, "Your pitney have to learn to ras." Or in other words, people's kids need to learn to behave. That's irony for you, innit? Always makes me laugh. Then she'll send me down newsagents to pick up 10 Richmond Super Kings, menful of course. "Thanks, babes." And asked me for the millionth time that day whether I'm coming home for soup. She loves bacon and makes a mean Jamaican punch. Oh my days! Nestle milk mixed with pineapple juice, nutmeg, vanilla, ice cubes. Mix in rum or brandy and you've got a wicked pineapple punch. And a good chance of getting type 2 diabetes, just like her. I know I shouldn't laugh because of her illness, but there were wild times too. Like that time she insisted on driving me and my brother to school in a speedy little Ford Capri instead of letting us take the bus. "Hold on!" she screamed, leaning back and putting one arm across my brother in the front seat and one arm on the steering wheel. She slammed down her foot on the accelerator. "Me taking the kids to school." She whizzed down Cold Harbour Lane that day like she was bloody Nigel Mansell, cutting up cars and swerving wildly down the street. I remember screaming as we jumped the red lights and brought a big-ass bus screeching to a halt. She crashed into a van and folded up the front of the car. Mum didn't even notice. She just turned up the radio full volume